Hello, everybody. Is this thing on? Yes, it is. Mike's a little hot. Pull it down a little bit. I gotta fix that. I'm John the Unwise Geek. Happy you're here with me today. It's an awesome day to code, and I'm glad you're here with me to do it. Talk in the chat, dang it. Don't be quiet. We're working on Minecraft today. So, if you, excuse me, if you're here in my stream see what is today, Friday? So Wednesday, if you were here in my stream Wednesday, I was very tired, and I was very keen on getting a Minecraft. Right, you're here because Monica pulled you here. Right, welcome Raiders. I appreciate that. I'm not used to well, all right, I'm not used to getting raided at all, but certainly not even before the stream starts. That is some like Jacksepticeye stuff. But we are gonna work on that Minecraft deal a little bit. I figured out how to include arguments with voice commands so we could start doing kind of cool things. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Go ahead and open up a new terminal. I'm going to go into Minecraft Core, and then we're going to go ahead and get them started. So start Minecraft all. Right. Cool. So we'll give them a second. Hey Minecraft, what time is it?
1835.
Showtime. Alright, that was corny. That was corny. Although it would be even cornier if I programmed Minecraft cancel. If I programmed him to say Showtime, that would be even more cornier, but we're not going to do that. So I did get a little bit of research done, and in the process got a little progress done as well. So one of the first things, or one of the foundational things I wanted to make sure I had a handle on was reaching out to the API, getting data back from that, and then processing that data into stuff that Minecraft uses. So to that end, hey Minecraft, list available automations.
The available automations are start stream, countdown 1 minute, countdown 2 minutes, countdown 5 minutes, countdown 10 minutes, go on camera, and outro.
So as you can see I pulled up the button box on the screen to give that a little bit of context. But as you can see, it does read off what we're serving up in the API as titles for buttons. So yeah, so that was pretty good. It did say 18 something. For some reason, it just replies in 24-hour time. It's okay. I'm familiar with that, so I could do math just fine. So it said 18:35, which is 6:35 p.m. here. So yeah, that was right. He did right. So great. So as you can see, we got that running. So let's go ahead and go to our skill, and let's just do a quick run through of what it actually entails. So each skill in Minecraft involves a class. Now in that class you could set different functions, and then you kind of tell Minecraft what those functions are for with these things right here called decorators. Now these decorators tell what it is. In this case, it's an intent file handler, and it provides the file name. Hello, Linux Paul. Yeah. Hey, Minecraft. What are beans? Wake up and choose chaos.
Sorry, I don't understand.
So no. Okay, they got that. They got rid of that one. Let's put it back in. Now that we have the power, we know the skills. Hi Linux Paul M. How are you? How's the kitten? Alright, Yannick, see you when you come back. So yeah, so it's a list of functions with decorators that tell Minecraft how to handle certain things. So in this case, it's an intent file handler, which reads off the flat files for dialogue. I found that they're a little easier for things that don't have to be mutable, like things that require arguments and stuff like that. So I'm using it here for deciding what to take in for input for that command. So not necessarily the output, but the input of the intent. So I could say what automations are available, list automations, list OBS button box automations, and it'll come up with the same. Oh, that's good. You should have a cute kitten. Everybody should have a cute kitten. Please don't tell Monica I said that. I'm allergic. Um, so yeah, so that's the intent. The dialogue isn't actually used because these right here, they're just flat and it didn't really appeal to me. And it sounded weird when it came back like countdown 1M, countdown 2M. So I only use the intent now. And then when we go back here, we can see that what that intent basically produces in the Python code is a request to the API and the port, which are set up through Mycroft's cancel, which is set up through MWord's settings on the website, which I'm not hugely I'm not a huge fan of that, but it is what it is. It makes it a little easier than setting config files and doing all that stuff. So if we get a status code of 200, which means it's a successful API call, it takes the data we get back from the API and then smushes them into a list with commas so that the MWord's speech to text to speech engine can pronounce it correctly. And then it comes to this self-speak dialog. If it doesn't receive an error code of 200, it'll speak dialog. The API call has failed. Please recheck that the API is running and the settings are correct. But I also want to we'll figure that out later. However, if it's successful and we do get a 200, ooh, hold on, I just saw an error there. Okay, so I'm gonna take this here and I'm gonna put this within the if statement for 200 because I just realized that if it hits this block here, it's gonna read the success message from Postman. Okay, so Postman is, if you're not familiar with that, what it is, it's a tool that helps you build API queries, send them, receive the data back, kind of understand what the response is. So yeah, I use Postman as well. We work with a GraphQL query, a GraphQL API. So Postman is indispensable. All right, so yeah, and then if it fails to find the configuration values altogether, it tells you to sign into your Mycroft account and set up the darn bot. So the other way this is handled, and I haven't got to this part quite yet. What I want to do is use the intent builder that Mycroft's intent handler allows to kind of build the how do I explain this? Build the speech patterns and dialogues that trigger the intent for Mycroft. All right, so that's what I plan to do today. We got the list of things working, right? So we got the list of automations working. So now it's time to actually work with MWord to trigger the automation. So let's see, we have intent builder exec bb automation. Cool. So let's go ahead and open this, and there was a Mycroft skills tutorial that we were into yesterday. I think it was this one here, but we'll see when we get into it. Oh, no, it wasn't in this particular My First Skill thing. It was Mycroft Skills Intent Handler. That was it. Adapt Intent. So, what is a Navaya API? I've never heard of that before. I'm familiar with RESTful APIs and GraphQL APIs, and the thing I do that I call an API, but really is not really. Um, yeah, what is that? Okay, so vocab files define keywords that Adapt will look for in user utterance to determine their intent. These files can be located in the vocab, lang, or locale lang code directories of a skill. They can have one or more lines to list synonyms or terms that have the same meaning in the context of this skill. Mycroft will match any of these keywords with the intent. Consider a simple potato.voc. Within this file, we might include potato, potatoes, and spud. Oh, that reminds me. I had a human ranger in a D&D campaign once on this game I played called Tenebrae, and he was awesome to play. He had this huge dire wolf familiar, but they're called animal companions. He had this huge dire wolf animal companion he called Spud. It was awesome. So Avaya are the telephony vendor we use at work, and they have APIs into their various systems for building call routing. Cool. Okay. I mean, that does sound like a pain in the butt, but yeah, that's cool. I'm actually going to be looking at the big blue, not at all the same in complexity, I'm sure. I'll be actually looking at the big blue button API soon, because I'll be standing up an instance to do online learning and things like that for this program I'm involved in. And yeah, so hopefully throw up Postman and start hacking on that a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to do that as part of the stream or just something I'm going to be doing on the side. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Alright, so if the user speaks either potato, potatoes, or spud, Mycroft will match this to any adapt intents that are using the potato keyword. Ah, cool. Very cool. Okay. So then the type will be available to use in your skills intent handler on the message object. So that's actually pretty interesting. So what that's telling me is I probably should use that list available automations as a possible method of refreshing that file. So, well, okay, so it'll refresh the file, but it won't reread it every time. The skill or Mycroft will have to be restarted for it to read. But we could use it to at least write the file and then have it ready for the next time the skill starts. Okay. So let's see if we can restart Mycroft from a skill. Okay. Okay, so this is talking about using a it's basically Mycroft allegedly monitors the directory structure for changes and then reloads if it finds a change. Let's see if okay, we do have auto reload, but I think that may be currently broken on your Mycroft version if it's not auto reloading. You can restart services by doing the sudo service Mycroft, so on and so forth. We'll restart all services. To only restart the skill, use Mycroft skills in place of Mycroft. For this one, I'm not sure. I tried to delete skill from directory, but it came back why and how, and they weren't sure on that one. So since the auto reload doesn't work in the moment, last I checked anyway, My skill allows for restarting the Mycroft skills service or rebooting the system. I use it to tell Mycroft to reload the skills after I modify it and re-upload skills that I'm working on. If you use it, make sure to add an etc sudoers entry for user Mycroft to allow either all sudo commands or just the bin systemctl and sbin reboot. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I don't change automations all that much, so I'm probably okay at least for a little bit hard coding this. I do want to do this though. Actually, yeah. So localhost 5000 API triggers. Oh wait, no. There. So I'm at least going to get this. Oh, I think one of the things I'm going to start thinking about in the very, very, very near future is starting or figuring out how to implement some kind of self-documenting API. Yeah. So I'm starting to lose track of my own endpoints, and that's kind of crazy. All right, so we'll copy the. Actually, we'll just. Yep, we'll save that, and it'll be in projects, Mycroft core, skill, cancel Mycroft. I figured that one out.
I'm not sure I understood you.
Yeah, I'll bet. Alright, so this I'll call automations.voc. Alright, so now we'll be able to use those in our skill. So let's look a little bit more at that. I'm still a little iffy on how it actually gets into the skill. Okay, so instead of so it looks like instead of using a file to trigger the intent and then possibly having the just a flat statement to trigger that, and then having the argument available in the handler, we have to build the intent handler word by word, evidently. I don't think so it says potato like type and stuff like that, then you and I. Trying to figure that one out, because can it use just flat dialogue, or does it need to be in a file? Like okay, so let's call this, yeah, exec.bb automation require automation. Actually, automations require automations, and then Mm. So we're going to need to add it. Evidently, if we're going to follow this tutorial exactly, we're going to... Well, welcome back, dear. We're going to have to follow some... Or we're going to have to create some .voc files here. So we're going to... Hey, did you... Oh, by the way... Oh, how is she doing? So we'll throw a few words in here. Activate player start. And then... Oh my gosh, what did you tell her we were doing? And did you drop her my link and tell her to tell her friends? So we're gonna have to require automations, but then we'll need and then require activate. I think that should work. So require activate and require automations. So let's see how this works. Alright, so we'll say, okay, it seemed to work as you intended. Great. So we're going to go over here to projects, Mycroft Core, and then we're going to start Mycroft, cancel.
Please wait a moment as I finish booting up.
Sure, dude. Well, then, Paul, you know what to do with your M1 MacBook, then. May I recommend some swift and sudden defenestration. So that should be good now. Multi-pass. Okay, so let's go ahead and give this a try. Mycroft, play start stream.
That seemed to work as you intended.
Yes! Alright. Mycroft. Oh, hold on. Before we get into that, a little... That deserves something. Yay! Alright, yeah, that worked. Cool. So that worked as intended. So let's go ahead and see if some of the other activation work. So, hey Mycroft, play start stream.
That seemed to work as you intended.
Hey Mycroft, activate start stream.
That seemed to work as you intended.
Awesome. Oh, there's something important on your stream you also need to do. What is that, my dear? Oh, yes. I do need to do that. All right. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way. All right, I'm going to pull up that on the screen once Twitch catches up to me. See channel. Oh, I think I saw somebody. I think I saw just a little clip of like the people over at Critical Role getting in on it. Good for them. Okay, so that's my channel. My God, do I sound like that? Crap. All right. So is it in Creator Dashboard? Okay, I'm gonna put this over here. Hopefully nothing pops out at you that you should. Did he go back to his 20s? Yeah, somebody had a birthday. Now, where do we edit the... Where do we edit the About Me stuff? Oh, About Me. Well, let's click there and see what that says. You know, if I ever catch crap for using OBS in the title of the OBS button box, which I don't know why I would, but hey, who knows? That's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it Benjamin Button Box. Okay, short bio, here it is. So, let's see. It says, I'm a Linux geek in my... Yeah, okay, so I think that tracks. I'm a Linux geek in my very extremely early 40s. There we go. All right. So there we go. Hey, our podcast, how are you doing? You logged in just in time to see me admit defeat to time. How are you doing today, buddy? Ain't that the truth, Linux Paul? That is very true. Alright, so now that I have that defined, I can now do message, data, get, and then automations to get what I said into the skill. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this here. Call it target equals message data get automations. Alright, and we're going to change this over to an F string. We'll save that. Restart skills. Oh, that's good, our podcast. I hope your weekend is good. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and give this a try. Hey Mycroft. Activate start stream.
Give me a moment to check for that. I'm not sure how to play stream.
Okay. Hey Mycroft. Play start stream.
Give me a moment to check for that.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, I don't know how to play start stream.
Was doing it just a minute ago. Okay. Am I thinking of something wrong? Hey Mycroft. Activate start stream.
Give me a moment to check for that. I'm not sure how to play stream.
Alright, so let's add a little bit more of a distinctive... Hey, welcome back, Yannick. Let's go ahead and add a few more distinctive phrases to this to see if we can... Yeah, it is going a little bit way back, isn't it? So we're going to add a few more things to see if we can make this a little more distinctive to make sure it's on the right track in terms of what skill I actually intend to have it start. So, hey Mycroft, activate the automation called start stream.
Just one moment while I look for that.
Maybe
Sorry,
it's the...
I don't know how to play stream.
Maybe it's the name of the... What? Huh? What now? Do you think that's the... Oh, yeah. It's totally the voice assistant lighting it up in here. Absolutely. So, restarted the skills, and, I wonder if it's the, name of the automation that is causing an issue. Hey, Mycroft. Start the automation called Countdown 5 minutes.
Just one moment while I look for that. Sorry, I don't know how to play the automation called Countdown 5 minutes.
Oh. Hey, Mycroft. Activate the automation called Countdown 5 minutes.
Please rephrase your request.
Hey, Mycroft. Start the countdown 5 minutes.
Just one moment while I look for
Okay.
that.
So that's not exactly
I'm not
working.
sure how to play the Countdown 5 minutes.
But it's weird though, because if it's just the dialogue returned, it's fine. Now we're running into this issue. So maybe it's a matter of the F string. That doesn't make any sense because it should just be, you know. Did I? Okay, so yeah, this isn't gonna work. When you have a single quote within the words that you're trying to get it to speak, and then you encapsulate it in single quotes as well, that kind of gets it twisted. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. But hold on, I'm catching up on Siri tells good jokes. Yes, Siri has great writers. Let's not get it twisted. I can totally imagine Zora responding like that, but not with Popey's voice, though. Still needs more swear words. I agree. I can't agree more. Alright, M-word. Let's get to cussing. Hey, Mycroft. Play the outro.
I'm not sure I understood you.
Oh, okay. Hey, Mycroft. Play the automation outro.
I'm starting the damned outro.
Yay! Yeah! Alright. Okay, so based off that, we know that yes. Yeah! You know, when I get emoji, I'm gonna get one of those emojis, like John did something good. Just like I always wanted. Alright, so based off that, I can see that there's gonna be a, so there was an issue with the command, and that's what it does when Mycroft doesn't understand or it has an error in the skill. It says, I don't know how to do whatever, you know, which is cool, and I need to have an ear out for that. Yes, this is priceless. Okay, so now that that is working, I have the automation going. Now, what I can do... So what I could do is... Right. I don't know what the F you want. So what I think I'm going to do, because some of this is a little clunky in terms of how to speak. I originally wrote these automation names to appear decent on a button. So, you know, they look okay on the automation panel, but when Mycroft goes to speak them, it is a little clunky. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a dictionary of translations. So the first one is going to be start stream. So what I'll then do is I'll iterate through it, and if the target matches that key of the translation, it'll say whatever the value of that key is. So, for example, if I activate start stream, it'll say, I'm starting the damn stream. Okay? And if it's outro, that's fine. I'm just starting the damn outro. Alright, so that's one. Actually, let's pull this down because I have style and principles. And I don't want my linter yelling at me later. Damn it, Jim, I'm a home assistant, not a YouTuber. Well. So Minecraft is a bit older. Sorry, buddy. It would probably be like, I'm a home assistant, not a Vimeo or whatever they call themselves. So start stream. I'm gonna go ahead and pull up automations on my Pi. Okay, so then it's countdown 1 minute. It will be there we go, and then so I have one for 2 minutes. Then 5 minutes. Then 10 minutes. All right, great. So that's squared away. For key in translations key, if key equals target, pattern equals translation key. No, actually, no, it would be key like that. But it's only 2 equals because this is not JavaScript. Let's see. Catching up on the chat here a little bit. So, but I have no. I'd love a Pi, but I have no use case for it. Do you do any kind of podcasting or live streaming, Linux, Paul? Because I had the hardest time, for the most part, finding a use for a Raspberry Pi until I got involved in creating this button box for the stream, at which point I just turned my Raspberry Pi into a touchscreen button box running just on regular old Ubuntu. So, yeah. Don't, because it's too backwards and on. No, it's okay. It's okay. Doing a podcast or a live stream is a very, very weird thing. It's certainly taking some getting used to, but it's fun. But I always thought of Raspberry Pis more as a tool than an actual computer. It's a computer, yeah, but it's more of a tool, kind of like a cell phone is a tool. Yeah, it serves a utilitarian purpose, and occasionally makes calls as well. So yeah. So I have a Pi in case I need to set up a server somewhere unexpectedly, or plug into the network traffic somewhere that they don't know about. But yeah, I mean it's a tool. It's a utility item. Yeah. So you record a podcast live on Twitch. Well, okay. So alright, so that's Okay, so in the terms of weirdness, that's not as bad as picking your nose and then smelling it, because why? It doesn't make any sense. Why do that? But it's not as weird as like Shakespeare in the Park. Parks are dangerous. So yeah, there. That answer that question for you, Yannick. Pie hole, yeah, yeah. Okay, so moving along here. Got down the rabbit hole. So gonna initialize that variable just so it doesn't get anything crazy. And then, you know, I missed an outro. There we go. Alright, so we'll save that. Hopefully that works. We're restarting the skills. And, alright. Let's cross our fingers. Oh, I need also one for go on camera. Hey, Mycroft. Play the start stream automation.
Just one moment while I look for that.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure how to play the start stream automation.
Oh, okay. Hey, Mycroft. Play the automation start stream.
An error occurred while processing a request in OBS BB Automata.
Oh no. Okay. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, okay, I see. So it's dot keys, not key. My bad. It's pretty weird, but still socially acceptable. Yes. You might get a little side eye. No, but you know what? To be honest, okay. So in the interest of full disclosure, by the way, shout out to the Tea Earl Grey Hot podcast. Check it out; it's cool. I hope I spelled that username right, Yannick. But to be honest, it was my experience on Tea Earl Grey Hot. So it was my experience on Tea Earl Grey Hot that made me think that, hey, maybe I have a shot at doing this content creation thing, because I always thought, you sit me in front of a camera or anything like that for an hour or 2 hours, I will eventually run out of things to say. Holy crap, was I wrong. Like, you can't get me to stop. Try it. I dare you. Do something. But yeah, it's yeah, I found out doing Tea Earl Grey Hot, it was actually very fun. A very fun thing to do. It just took me extra time to figure out what my particular thing would be. I knew it wouldn't be commenting on TV shows, because that's cool, but not my thing. I'm not a huge TV watcher. But yeah, programming is. I'm not great at it, but I enjoy it. I have a lot of fun with it. So yeah, I have fun with programming, so I have fun doing a stream about programming. I would be doing it anyway. Now I have people to talk to while I'm doing it, and it is a great time. Let's see, catching up on the... Ooh, love to do a foodie podcast. You know, I know another foodie who I think would make a great guest. So yeah. So that would be very cool. You know, if you if you have an inclination or a notion that you might want to try it, try it. At least do it once. At least so do it, see how you feel, repeat it a couple dozen times, and if you still enjoy it, keep going. Do it. I will say though that I've been at this for almost 3 months now. I started early October. 3.5 October, November, December, June. Yeah, about 3.5 months, And I'm only now just starting to hit my stride. Like, I'm not popular or anything like that, but I feel comfortable in the technology and that sort of thing. Don't try to make a hashtag on my chat because that is currently not working. But hey, make a pound sign. Maybe that'll work. So last thing, I do need to do one for go on camera. Alright, so, because that's not going to work because that is a dictionary. So we'll restart the skill. Yeah, hashtag don't work. Okay, so let's try this. Hey, Mycroft. Activate the automation called Start Stream.
I'm starting the damn start stream.
Okay, so I'm starting the damn start stream. Oh, okay, that's why. So it's not target, has to be pattern now. So we save that, restart it. Hey, Mycroft. Play the automation start stream.
I'm starting the damned.
Don't leave us in suspense, dude. What are you starting? Mycroft, tell me! Okay, so evidently pattern never got set. Okay. That was anticlimactic, yes. Thank you, Yannick. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into Mycroft Core. So Mycroft cancel. So start M word. Debug. Alright, so it's going into the... Alright. Hey, Mycroft. Start the start stream.
I'm starting the damned.
So it's not coming up with any particular error. Okay, so where is this going weird? Oh, that's right. It hasn't gone weird yet because I want to try to do some logging. Comparing key to target. So we're gonna just take a look to see what keys are coming through and if I have to change how they work. Well, I'm glad I could make that happen for you, Yannick. Unless you're not glad, and then Okay, so we have skills restarting. Good. So, honestly, Yannick, I hope you have fun with Mycroft. I think Mycroft is a really cool idea that just lacked the well, it has some production issues. The code is great. I do like working with this. And hopefully with some of the other work I'm doing, I could start treating the M word like a production, like a producer. Be able to handle starting different things. That would be cool. Alright, so let's see how this works. Hey, Mycroft. Play the outro.
Give me a moment to check for that.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure how to play the outro.
Oh, hey, Mycroft. Play outro.
Just a second.
Okay.
I'm not sure how to play outro.
Okay, so that's not working right. Is it that I... Alright, so play the... Hey, Mycroft. Play the automation outro.
I'm starting the damned.
Okay, so it's not printing as it's going through. No, I'm sure he likes his. Alright, so we're running into a bit of an issue there. Alright, so let's take a look. For key in translations.key, comparing key to target, target being what we've said. And if key equals target, the pattern will equal well, yeah, no, translation's key. That's right. So there's a so there is a way to load the M word on a Raspberry Pi. You just have to have a decent enough microphone to catch your voice from many different angles and at many different volumes to give it the best shot of understanding what you're saying. I was thinking at some point of setting it up to where I would get a microphone for the Pi that I just used for the button box and just run off that. That would be kind of cool. So let's see. Alright, so let's just do this with open home John mword.log I'm going to put that with on top there, and then pull this off that. It maybe, yeah. There's a few suppliers out there. So I don't think I've gotten one F string to work yet. I wonder if that's the issue and the M word is trying to use Python 2 or something. That's neat. So it's a cardboard enclosure. Do you remember the Google glasses that it was a piece of cardboard that they sent you and you put your phone in it and you can either hold it up to your face or strap it onto your face or something like that? I remember those. Hey, Mycroft. Play the outro.
I'm starting the damned.
Are you now? Okay. So let's take a look and see if the log was written. Yes, it was. Okay. It's comparing start stream to outro. Ah, okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, I'm getting this. Alright, I'm picking up what it's dropping. So it looks like what I need to do is for key in translation, we'll take out this print statement. So it'll be key lower dot lower equals target. There we go. All right, so let's try that. We'll restart skill. Hang on one second. I just stopped the my playlist just stopped. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I could use a break statement. Otherwise, it would just keep going through, which is fine, but not efficient. You're right, Yannick. I do want to put a /n on the end here, and then let's go ahead and tail f Mycroft. Damn it. Darn it. Sorry.
You
Okay.
might have to say that a different way.
Yeah, I'll bet. Okay, so we're just gonna tail the log and see what also happens here. Hey, Mycroft, play the outro.
I'm starting the damned outro.
Ooh, it worked. Hey, Mycroft, play the start stream.
I'm starting the damned stream.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this to append so we can go ahead and restart the skill. And let's go ahead and tail the log again. Hey, Mycroft, play the countdown 5-minute.
Give me a moment to check for that. I'm not sure how to play the countdown 5-minute.
Uh-oh. Alright. That was a typo on my part. Let's go ahead and open a new terminal. Oh, we will definitely add that to the Geekbot. Okay, so let's see, we're tailing it again. Hey, Mycroft, play the countdown 10 minutes.
Just one moment while I look for that. Sorry, I don't know how to play the countdown 10 minutes.
Okay, so it didn't seem to do the comparison unless tail is not working the way it should. Oh, wait, is it the file mode? Is it W plus for append, not A? So you need a box of $100 bills just above you, and when that command is used, it opens the box and bills fall on you. I need a box of $100 bills first. let's not put the cart before the horse. Or the Dodge before the Hemi. It is append. So I don't know why it's not. Yeah, I don't know why it's not opening it, appending to the log. I'm just closing API. I keep clicking on that. I'm not doing anybody any good by going in there. So, yeah. Let's restart the skills. All right, Yannick, you have a great evening, and I'll make you a deal. If you send me a box of $100 bills, I will implement that command in GeekBot immediately. Have a good night, buddy. Alright, so, hey Mycroft, play the outro.
I'm starting the damned outro.
There we go. Hey Mycroft, play the countdown 10 minutes.
Sorry, I didn't catch that.
Hey Mycroft, play the countdown 10 minutes.
Just one moment while I look for that. Sorry, I don't know how to play the countdown.
You know, I bet it's the dash that's messing it up. So, So, let's do this. So, it's not reading it right. It's not understanding it correctly. And I wonder if it has to do with that dash. So, you know, maybe I closed API a little too prematurely. So we'll go ahead and new window. And then we will go into OBS button box API. Now, there's a list of automations. Well, right here, as a matter of fact, called automation list. So I'm just going to change this dash. Actually, I'm just going to take the dash out. And I'll just do that. We'll save the API. And go into this window where I have the API running. Actually, it should already be running. So debug's on, so it caught it and refreshed. So, okay, API, yeah. Automation, triggers. So this is going to, oh, okay, countdown 1 minute. Very good. Awesome. All right, now, I need to change also the vocalizations and activate, or automations VOC. So for 1 minute, for 2 minutes, for 4:10. All right, so we'll save that. Restart. Oh no. We'll restart the skills there. All right. And let's see. Hey Mycroft, start the countdown for 1 minute.
I'm starting the damned.
Alright, so let's see what the tail tells us. Okay, comparing outro. Oh, so did I... So it caught countdown for 1 minute, but it's not doing the comparison to lowercase anymore. So, oh, it is. It is comparing lowercase. But it's comparing the dashes. That's because I need to change it here. Okay, alright. So I am catching up on this. Alright. So we will go ahead and restart the skill, and with our newfound list, hey Minecraft, start the countdown for 2 minutes.
I'm starting the damn countdown for 2 minutes.
Yeah! Alright. Very cool. So, now that we got that done, we're going to go ahead and remove the logging, since we really don't need that now that we know that it is comparing what it's supposed to be comparing. Pull that out there. Good. Now, we also need to have it actually start the damn, whatever. So R equals request, get. Oh, it's not that either. There we go. All right, now automation triggers. Now we want to start a different automation. It's not going to be triggers. It's going to be so in some cases it'll be API countdown. Let's do this. So we essentially send the endpoint when we send the data from the API. So let's get that endpoint from the API call that we initially do. So now one thing we could also do, we could also add to that endpoint what it's supposed to say. So we have the endpoint being sent out and also the speech pattern that Minecraft should use. Cancel. Okay, so here's something interesting. Okay, so it's going to be R. It's going to get up. Okay. So it's r.data, r.text. Okay, so do I want to cache this somehow? Yeah, let's go ahead and cache this. Let's import JSON. And then we'll add it to this this list automations. So it'll get available triggers, Alright, so it makes the request. If it comes back with a status code of 200, which is a successful HTTP request, it'll go for item in our text, it'll strip the quotations, and then it'll split by comma. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to split by semicolon. Oh no, okay. So it splits by comma, then colon. So, alright. So entries equal 0 split by the colon. Let's also add cache equals a list. This will be a list as well. Well, should it be a list or should it be? Yeah, it should be a list. Well, no, should it be a list or should it be a dictionary? Well, okay, Linux Paul, you have a great day. Thanks for coming out, and see you next Monday at 5:30 if you decide to come on by. Take care, man. Okay, so caching this. So for item in R strip split, it'll be dictionary. Yep. So the first one will be name equals item split 0. Let's go ahead and drop this down like so. Name equals item split 0. And then what comes after name in that? Is it the actual endpoint? Let's go back over to here. So it has the name, it has the endpoint, and then that's it. Cool. So that makes it a little bit easier. Item split 1. There we go. So we'll end up with a dictionary under cached, or it'll be a list of dictionaries. That basically ends up like that. Now, once that's finished, it has to still be within the yeah, it'll be before items with entries. So with oh, you know, I could even do no. So with oh, come on, think about this. Think, Johnny, think. Okay, yeah, with temp automation cache W as F write JSON dumps, and then cached. So that should be all it needs. JSON dumps cached, and then that's it. Alright, so let's save this. We will go ahead and restart our skill. I hate when I accidentally do that. Okay. And we're going to go in here, we're going to go ahead and cd to temp. Oh my gosh. Alright. So, hey Mycroft. What are the list of automations?
An error occurred while processing a request in OBS BB Automata.
Oh, okay. Hey Mycroft. List OBS button box automations.
An error occurred while processing a request in OBS BB Automata.
Okay. Does it give what that error might be? Of course not. Okay, an error occurred. Timeout occurred, check responses. Oh, okay, here we go. We have a little bit of feedback here. In event container line 73, file, handle list automations with temp automation cache W as F. Oh. It would go a lot better if I remember my basic syntax. But otherwise, we're getting there. It is iterating. So with open. There we go. All right. Hey, Mycroft. List OBS button box automations.
The available automations are start stream, countdown 1 minute, countdown 2 minutes, countdown 5 minutes, countdown 10 minutes, go on camera, and outro.
Yes. Okay. So what we're also able to do is whenever we list those automations like that, we're also caching the results to the temp directory. We might also want to do something where if it gets stale, it automatically refreshes, something like that. But this is good for right now. We'll call that good for right now. And let's go into initpy. Alright, so key in translation.keys, if key lower equals target, good. Pattern equals translations key, then break. Now, what we're going to do is starting the pattern, yeah, and then R equals requests get, and this will be an F string, http://API host. Why is that not auto-filling? I'm probably doing something wrong. Ah, yes, self. This is part of a class now. How's everybody doing out there? Everybody still hanging in there okay? Anybody have any questions or deep burning desires for additional explanation here? Okay, so that was good. We got the endpoints into our cache. Now what we need to do is let's take a look at the UI rather. You haven't looked at that for a minute. Oh gosh. All right. Yeah, we really haven't. So let's go ahead and open the folder and then front end. There we go. Okay. Now. Ooh, curry. Right on. So here's a little trick. So I'm gonna have Mycroft do basically the same thing that we have the button box do. It loads the endpoints as part of that array, but then it feeds it into the actual link that it's supposed to go visit. So let's see, where's the mapping? Okay, yep, so send API request, API plus row link. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at what the API is. Okay, yeah. Well, that doesn't make much sense. So here is send API request, API plus row.link. What is it? Oh, okay. So it's putting some information in with the here we go. So it's API trigger. That's right. So going back over here to Mycroft, cancel. Sorry. We'll add API automation trigger equals, and then we have to go through and find that endpoint.
I don't understand.
Which we will set to endpoint. Well, that's good, Mycroft. Alright, so it's going to start the automation. And it's going to go ahead and with... Okay, so then automation cache, actually just automation cache equals open, excuse me, JSON loads open temp automation cache. Now okay, well here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and try. Then let's see what happens when the file doesn't exist. So we're gonna just name this cache. It's probably even better if we do this in a terminal. So we're going to f equals open temp blah, blah, blah. Let's see what exception we get here. File not found error. So we're going to try this and then accept file not found error. So we're just going to basically go up to our command that creates the cache, and then we're going to grab that, but instead of making entries, we're just going to make that cache. Okay, so so it'll send the request, and if status code is 200, it'll process the entries, and it'll create the cache, and then it'll open it and write it out. Then let's go ahead and run this one more time at the end of this. And if that doesn't work, automation cache will equal none, and we're gonna bail out. So if automation cache, so that's basically saying if it's not equal to none or not equal to false or anything like that, it will then go ahead and run this. Now, what we need to do is also provide it with that endpoint. So endpoint equals that, and then for each in, so it'll actually be for item in automation cache. So this is a list of dictionaries right now, so it'll be 0, 1, 2, 3. If item name equals target, remember we still have target from up here, so we're going to go ahead and make that happen. Actually, we're also going to have to add a lower to that as well. Right. So if item name equals target, it will send this request. we need to also put endpoint equals item endpoint. Easy enough. So that'll send out to that endpoint, to the API and the port. So that's good. I'm not going to put much error handling into it right now because I got to see what errors it pops up with. We'll go ahead and quit this, and we will say restart the skills. Now, should this work, we should actually see a legitimate change in the stream. So, hey Mycroft, play the outro. Or not.
I'm starting the damned outro. An error occurred while processing a request in OBSBB Automata.
Okay, so there was some kind of error there. It certainly did seem to try. It took a little while to get going. Oh, that's right. So no such file or directory temp automation cache. That's right, it's automation dash cache. Silly me. Alright, so let's save that. Restart skills. And I'm feeling pretty good about this, so let's fingers crossed. Yeah, Mycroft is being very stubborn today. Alright, and I can say that because I was resetting the skills and he wouldn't hear it. So, here we go. Hey Mycroft, play the outro.
I'm starting the damned outro. An error occurred while processing a request in OBSBB Automata.
Okay, so let's see. For item in automation cache, if item... Oh, so let's see what the error was. Let's see if it pops it up here. Okay, it did. So no such file or directory temp automation dash cache. Oh, I disagree. So cat automation dash cache, and there it is. There it literally is. I wonder if it just can't read it where it is. So like, if Mycroft doesn't have access to the temp directory. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just have it right to its working directory, because it surely has to have some access there. And I'll do the same thing for this one up here. Alright, so let's go ahead and save that. Refresh it. Hey Mycroft, list the OBS button box automations.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Just trying real hard. Well, it doesn't seem to have crashed the API. That's good, at least. Seems to be taking forever to respond, however. That's not good. Oh, so evidently it did reply. I don't understand, but I just couldn't hear it for whatever reason. It sounds like Spotify isn't playing for me either. That's weird. I see it on OBS though. Alright, so let's take a look at... Hey Mycroft. List OBS button box automations.
The available automations are
Alright,
start
so
stream,
I'm
countdown 1 minute,
not hearing
countdown
him,
2 minutes,
but
countdown
he is
5
responding.
minutes, countdown
in
10
text
minutes,
here.
go on camera,
So
and outro.
that should have rewrote the cache. So let's go ahead and find out. Hey Mycroft, play the outro.
I'm starting the damned outro.
Okay, an error occurred.
Processing a request in
Now let's see what the
OBS
error is. No
Automata.
file or directory automation dot dash cache. But I am sure there is. So if we go here, create a new one, so find here rep automation dash cache. I'm sure we'll find something. Yeah, so in Mycroft core we found automation dash cache. It's there. It's there, y'all. I wonder if maybe that I'm messing up the JSON loads. So let's open Python JSON loads. So it is a pretty straightforward JSON dumps, and then wait, am I using JSON dumps for... How am I writing out that automation during... Okay, fwrite JSON dumps cached. Okay, yeah. So when I load automation cache JSON load, maybe I'm doing that load wrong. It's the only reason I could think of. From a file. I'm not reading the open file. I bet that's the issue. No, I could just pass the file object. Okay, perfect. So let's see. So that's essentially what I'm doing. I'm running JSON loads, then open automated. Okay, I see. So I need to pass also the read. See, that's one thing I did wrong. Alright, so let's save that and then restart skills and see how that changed. Now, I am really not hearing anything from Spotify, so I'm going to restart all. That did not bring me back my music. Oh well. Can y'all still hear the music okay? I see it coming through on the sound. I don't know why it's failing for that now. Okay, anyway. Focus, Johnny, focus. Hey, Mycroft. List automations.
The available automations
Are you hearing it now, dear?
Start stream, countdown 1 minute, countdown 2 minutes, countdown
Okay,
5
yeah, I'm getting
minutes,
hungry too. I'll wrap this
countdown
up
10
shortly.
minutes, go on camera, and outro.
Okay, good. So let's go back over to the console. So it listed the automations. Hey, Mycroft. Activate the countdown for 1 minute. Uh-oh. Hey, Mycroft. Activate the countdown for 1 minute.
I don't understand.
Okay, so
I'm learning
didn't
new
understand.
things every
I
day.
said that wrong, I'm sure. So one of the things I'm going to do is kind of sit down and just to make sure that the activations that I'm using are indeed useful to me. Like stuff I would naturally say. So yeah. Hey, Mycroft. Start the countdown for 2 minutes.
I'm starting the damn countdown for 2 minutes. An error occurred
Alright,
while processing a
okay, so
request
it
in
did,
OBS
but
movie
it ran into
Automata.
an error. It says no such file or directory automation cache. Am I misspelling this or something, or is Mycroft just completely unable to read the? No, it has to be able to read because I'm able to write
Sorry, I
to
didn't
it.
catch that.
I'm able to write to the file system, but not read it. Well, that makes no sense. All right, so for the moment I'm just gonna go ahead and manually plug that in. Or rather, I'll go ahead and read the API to get the endpoint. Or might there be another way, easier way to do this? I'll read the API to get the endpoint. Yeah. So, I'm not going to worry about caching it. I'm going to go ahead and skip right to the API call that gets the automation. Pull this off like so. So it gets the list of automations, and if it's a 200, it'll go through items, strip, split, and instead of cached, we'll call them. Actually, we're not going to cache them at all. We'll say if item name dot lower equals target, we will say endpoint equals item endpoint. Actually, no, we got to do so it's going to pull it in, strip, split, then for each. Okay, so yeah, okay. For item in, actually no, for item in our text strip. So that'll be list of items. I'm almost there, guys. Yeah. If item split 0, actually split by the colon 0 dot lower equals target. That took me a little bit to get to, but we made it there. Then endpoint equals item dot split 0. Actually, it'd be 1. So 0 is the name, which should match the target if it's all lowercase. And then endpoint would be 1 after the comma. Colon, excuse me, the colon. So there we go. So there's the automation. And then now we have the endpoint. So for, we want to run a break. Up here, we'll go ahead and initialize endpoint to none. So if endpoint is not equal to none, essentially, our requests else self speak dialog there was an error triggering the automation. And then we'll add another one here to else there was an error retrieving automations. Cool. We'll save that. Restart. Oops. Restarted everything. Okay, it's a little quiet, but you do hear the music. Alright. Let's turn that a little bit up for you. So we have restarted that. And let's give this a try. Hey, Mycroft. Play the outro.
I'm starting the damned outro. I'm starting the damn go on camera automation.
Awesome. Very awesome. Okay, so that worked, and based off that knowledge, I want to do one more thing. One more little thing. So, I'm going to create a file that says that is going to be cheer intent and then we're going to create another one that says, actually we don't need another one. There we go. So going back in here to init py, and then we're going to grab intent file handler. We're going to go ahead and reuse that. We're going to call the function cheer. So we're going to go ahead and trigger requests.get, and it will be http://self API host self.api port / and then so well, first things first, this has to be an F string. Great. So let's check something out here. If we go into button box, we're going to go ahead and open up the tools, the web developer tools rather, and we're going to reload this. Alright, now this is going to just basically show all of the network traffic that gets sent through, as well as all the requests. So we're going to tap this. Okay, of course it didn't show it. Of course. Jerks. Here we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab this right here. We're gonna copy that, and we're gonna pop this on the end of it. And then we are going to have self-speak dialogue. There we go. Okay, so we'll go ahead and restart this. Hey, Mycroft. Give us a cheer.
I don't understand.
Ah, no, okay. It didn't work. Oh, that's because okay. I know why that didn't work. Well, that was anticlimactic. Or should I say... Okay, we're gonna restart that. Great. Now, let's try this. Hey, Mycroft. Give us a cheer. Wasn't ready yet. Hey, Mycroft. Give us a cheer.
Hooray, you.
Yes! Woohoo! Alright, so that worked. And awesome. That was fun. Okay, so, I think with the lack of a dedicated producer, this could be kind of fun. And this could be kind of a cool thing to kind of automate some portions of the stream. Maybe I could use my Mycroft to pull off the whole alerts thing or something. It does open a whole lot of doors, kind of in the same vein that Geekbot did. I don't think I'm going to go to the whole effort of integrating Mycroft with Twitch.io. I don't think we need to do that. But this is definitely going to be a nice tool to have in the back pocket for this stream. And I think with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it a stream for today. If you want to see any of the code, check out the description of the Twitch channel. It'll have a link to the GitHub. If you have any questions, go ahead and at me on Twitter at the Unwise Geek, also in the description of the channel. And join me again next week, Monday, 5:30 p.m. Tentatively. We're going to be traveling over the course of Sunday and so on. So Monday may be an interesting stream, or may not be a full stream like you would see here. So yeah, I'll have a great day. Thank you for popping in, and enjoy your weekend. Bye. Ooh, even better. Hey, Mycroft, play the outro.
I'm starting the damn outro.